gentlemen, the show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Top of the morning, Raider Nation. Yes, indeed. It is the morning after podcast right here on Raiders Allegiance with your boy Lunatic Raider. We're going to dive into yesterday's game. Disappointing outcome. There's a lot of things that still need to be fixed. Things that need to be focused on and paid attention to that the previous weeks they said they need to fix, and they need to fix it again after 4 weeks. So we're going to talk about it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you for pulling up, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It is the morning after podcast. Shout out to my guy, man, NorCal Raider. God dang it. Say it right, lunatic. NorCal Raider Jesse, the mod of the month. Shout out to my dude, man, Raider Paul in the building. Salute to you, man. Thank you for pulling up. Who else we got? We got Eugene Powell in the building, man. Eugene Pow, right in the kisser. You feel me? Top of the morning, man. Thank you for pulling up, man. Jorge C, man. What's the deal, man? What's good with it? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Sebastian Gonzalez is in the building. Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. JBO 21, what is the deal with it? Man, it is another Monday morning. You feel me? Another morning coming off of L. I know what's better than one red ring, though. 2 of those Mickey Fickies, man. Shout out to my guy, 2 red rings in the building, man. For real, for real. Yes, indeed. Raider Paul, Sebastian. Yes, sir. Let me see. And right now, that's about it right now, dog. But they coming in. You know what I mean? They coming in. Shout out to the people that's here. If this is your first time here, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like, that thumbs up. Share the video, man. I appreciate it if you do all that, man. For real, for real. Robert Pena in the building, man. Good morning to you as well, my guy. Thank you for pulling up. Yes, sir. Let's see. Charles Washington in the building. Let me see what else is on there. Jorge C. Yeah, man, a lot of stuff went wrong yesterday, man. Some of the play calling is questionable. I knew it was going to happen throwing a rookie out there. That was what I was afraid of, especially with the way that offensive line has been playing so far. These 4 games, I was not confident in the protection that the offensive line was supposed to provide for any quarterback, let alone a rookie. You know what I mean? And then defense did a little better. They did shut out the Chargers in the second half. But the one thing that concerns me with that is, and this is what I noticed, that instead of wrapping up and tackling first, they're trying to strip the ball out first and then have another teammate come up and wrap up the receiver or running back, whoever has got the ball. That's asshole backwards. You would think you would wrap up first to control the individual from getting extra yards, and while he's wrapped up, then the second individual teammate will try to strip the ball out, just to make sure that you're reassured of making a tackle by wrapping up initially. See, I noticed that because they were going in there, and David Long did that thing too, man. He went in there, tried to strip the ball. He couldn't. The receiver ran another 3-4 more yards before the next guy on our team came up and wrapped him up and tackled. And I seen that a few times. Missed tackles, I seen that a few times. You know what I mean? You just they didn't even have their number one running back out there, and we still got ran on. You know what I mean? There was a poor job done of keeping Herbert contained in the pocket. You let him get to the outside and get first downs using his legs. That's another thing. Some of the play calling at times was questionable. You know what I mean? The offensive line, bro, you gave up 7 sacks. That's right. Aiden O'Connell was sacked 7 times, 6 by Khalil Mack. He had 3 fumbles, 2 lost, 1 recovered. He threw an interception. The only bright light on his resume from yesterday is he did quarterback sneak a touchdown. There was also some penalties out there that was bullshit. That crackback block was BS. You know what I mean? That was way BS. And then when Jacoby Myers was in between 3 defenders and they said he pushed off, but yet they don't call the big pass play in the fourth quarter I forgot the receiver of the Chargers pushing off to make that catch. You know what I mean? Then you had the instance where Tillery did hit the quarterback out of bounds, but I don't think that was severe enough. The penalty was, I'll agree with the penalty, but not to be ejected from the game. There was no contact above the neck up. They made it seem like that he targeted him to the head, but he threw straight shoulder pads right into the body. It wasn't no helmet-to-helmet contact at all. That right there, my friends, is BS. But, I mean, we the Raiders. That's what happens. We can't expect the refs to help us, and we can't give them no ammo to go ahead and hurt us. And why some of them hurted us is because we had self-inflicted wounds. 14 of the Chargers' points came from our own turnovers, fumble, interception type thing. Well, not the interception, two fumbles they took. They end up driving down and scoring touchdowns. We lost by 7. We gave up 14 on turnovers. Illuminor false starting. One time he gave up a couple of sacks. I know it's Khalil Mack, but bruh, hey, you're a professional too. You're a professional too. I seen Colton Miller get beat also. You know what I mean? So I mean, and I'm just I can understand the players getting tired of keep saying, "Oh, we're gonna fix it and come back," and it's like always something else. But see, this was my worry about this team starting a rookie quarterback, and I said that I'm not comfortable because of that offensive line. That offensive line has not been anywhere near the offensive line from last year. Not even close. There's no run blocking. There's no pass blocking. What happened in a year's time? In a year's time, it's like we regressed so bad. Like, seemed like the offensive line before last year. You know what I mean? I mean, wasn't the greatest. I'm starting to see Jacobs getting more evolving into the offense like he did last year. He started off with a slow out the gate. He's doing the same thing this year, but he almost had 100 yards receiving. I think he had 80 something yards receiving and 60 something yards rushing. But like I said, if they want to continue to stack the box against the run, then use the running back on the outside of the box. Between the hash mark and the sideline. Use them out in the flats. Throw them the ball and let them run from there. It was working. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of stuff, bro, and it kind of gets repetitive. It's like beating a dead horse over and over and over and over and over and over again. bruh, we keep having the same conversation every morning after, and we always speak on the stuff that needs to be fixed, and it's all the same shit. It's all the same shit, bruh. All the same shit. So all we can do is just sit tight this season, see how this unfolds. Maybe they get it together, maybe they won't. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, man. We'll wait till the end of the season. If this season is a total wash and we don't do as well this year as we did last year, then somebody got to lose their job. It is what it is. Somebody got to lose their job, and if it ain't somebody, it's someone's, plural. Someone's losing their job or jobs. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm not gonna stress over shit. I'm gonna sit back and watch how this unfolds, and if it unfolds in the wrong direction, more to the loss column than the win column, somebody got to pay for it. Somebody got to pay for it. You know what I mean? Whether it's the head coach, defensive coordinator, whoever. So something got to be shake. You got to shake it up. You got to. You can't just sit there and just stay stagnant. You got to shake something up. Somebody's got to be an example. You know what I mean? But the thing is, if you get rid of McDaniels, who do you get? Who do you get next? If you get rid of Graham, who do you get to replace him? One of our coordinators that's probably gonna run the same system. Hopefully not. Hopefully they add something to it. But I mean, I wouldn't fire McDaniels in the middle of the season. What's the purpose? If you got a losing season, if we're not winning games and we're not gonna make the playoffs, what's the use of what? You're not gonna make the playoffs. So if you fire him and put another coach in there, that's just gonna be temporary, and most likely that temporary coach will not earn that position because Mark Davis is gonna go after somebody else. He might go after Harbaugh from Michigan. You never know. He might have certain individuals on his radar to replace this guy. Now, I know they've been throwing rumors out there about secret meetings between him and Gruden. I don't believe that's about a coaching position. I believe it's about the court case coming up with the NFL because things are moving along, and Mark Davis will be a witness on the witness stand because he was there when it all happened. He can contest to what did the league tell him if they did not get rid of Gruden, what would happen if he didn't. So that's what he's probably talking about because it's getting close to that. If I remember right, I think it's going to all hit the fan in November, next month. So that's what that probably conversation was about the upcoming potential court case. Because the courts out here in Vegas is moving along in the favor of Gruden. And I tell you, if Gruden is able to get those emails, a lot of heads is going to roll. Because they're going to look at Gruden like, well, if you got rid of Gruden for some shit he said 10 years ago, you got to get rid of Jerry Jones, the commissioner, this owner, that owner. Because there's a lot of shit that's going to come out, bruh. And we know behind closed doors and in emails, fools speak reckless. And you got to remember, a lot of the owners of these teams in the NFL are older white dudes. So you know they free for all. They probably got a whole lot of shit that's said wrong. Whether it's about women, gays, minorities, whatever. They probably crack some jokes. You know what I mean? But and that's what they're fearful of. They're fighting their damnness to keep these emails from getting out, bro. But I'm telling you, if they rule in favor of Gruden to be able to use those emails as evidence, which they will have to, if they submit it, then all the emails are going to be admitted and all of them are going to be read. So, NFL, hey, you did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. You try to go winch hunting, and rather the witch getting burned at the stake, it was the lynch mob got burned at the stake. Bruh, you reap what you sow, you know what I mean? Johnny Tidwitz, what's the deal, man? Arnold Carpenter is the only reporter. Hey, I've been saying that. I fucks with Hondo. Because Hondo, he come out, he'll let you know. He is not a Raider fan. He's not playing favorites. He's just reporting what he sees and what he knows. He said he talks to a lot of people in the league. He knows it. You know what I mean? He's like he said about McDaniels. He likes McDaniels as a human being, a father, a husband. He's a good dude. But some of the play calling is questionable. He calls it how he sees it, how it is. That's why I fuck with him. I listen to his podcast. I check him out on Twitter. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to get him on this show one morning, man, if he's down with it. But yeah, I would love to get him on the show just to talk football. Because he ain't going to sugarcoat it. He going to let it be known. This is not working. This is not working. And he always does that. That's why I like listening to dude. And you know what, man? See, there's a whole bunch of stuff that factors into anything in life. There's factors, you know what I mean? Like, it's like the cause behind of things. You know what I mean? Like they say, for every action, there's an equal reaction. So you're reacting to something that done already acted already to have whatever's going in the direction it's going. There's a reason why the defense is not playing up to par. There's a reason why the offensive line is not as good as last year, which I'm trying to figure it out. But there's a reason out there. You know what I mean? There's a reason why water is wet. You know what I mean? And snow is cold. There's a reason. We need to know the reason. That's what I care about. I don't care about the names on the jerseys. I want to know the reason why we are not winning. Reason why we are not producing on the field with the talent we have. What is the reason? Not the excuse. The reason. That's all I care about. The reason is the truth. What is the reason why this is happening? You know? So that's all I'm waiting on. Like I said, I ain't gonna stress out over it, bro. Like I said, we've been going through this how many years? And all we want is for that 1 year to come where it all changes. Whatever give us the best opportunity to win, if it means firing the coach, getting a new one, do it. If that's gonna give us some wins, do it. Firing the defensive coordinator, getting a new one, do it. Getting rid of some players and getting some new ones, do it. Hey, if it gets us victories, that's the only thing I care about. I only care about winning. Don't give a damn about, oh, that's my favorite player. I don't want to see him go and he's not producing. Hell no. Hell no. So it's a lot of things that need to be, this team itself need to take a hard look in the mirror. The coaches, the coaching staff, the players, they all have to take a good long look in the mirror. What is it that you trying to accomplish and can you accomplish it? You know what I mean? For too long is just, man, that's for real though. I mean, damn, bro, you can't just keep repeating this shit every year. Every year. It's the same story. So it's like, hey, I'll give them this year. I'll give everybody this year. Maybe they turn it around. You know what I mean? But we gonna see. We gonna see. Ain't no ands, ifs, or buts about it. Like I said, last year was a throwaway year. That's the year that you install the system and analyze your personnel to know who to keep and who to get rid of. Now you got your guys in here that you drafted and signed in free agency. There's no excuse. Either your coaching sucks or your evaluation of talent sucks. So Ziegler is not an escapee of this whole finger pointing. If these draft picks don't develop and none of them becomes anything, that's Ziegler drafted that, bro. McDaniels didn't draft them players. Ziegler went out there and he put the time and effort in there, because I'm pretty sure if McDaniel said, I want this guy, and Ziegler checks dude out and runs down the checklist and be like, I don't think this guy is what we need. McDaniels ain't getting the last say. Ziegler's getting the last say. The first guy to be gone, I guarantee you it'll be McDaniels before Ziegler go anywhere. Guarantee you. But it's up to the coaches to develop these players, man. I see Tyree Wilson is doing a little more developing now. You know what I mean? I seen him get a tackle for loss. You know? But it is what it is. It is what it is, and what it is what it's not. You know what I mean? But it is, bruh. Oh, shit. Here we go with this motherfucking shit again. Hold on real quick, y'all. I gotta do something. I gotta shut this motherfucker down one time, dog. One time. Get off here. Oh, there we go. So yeah, it's to me, it's just wait and see, bro. You know what? I think Davante Adams is such a competitor. I don't think he leaves. I really don't think he leaves, because all the reasons why it wasn't just Derek Carr why he came to the Raiders. He's a Raider fan. He wanted to be close to the West Coast so his grandparents could come see the game. They never seen him play before. He wanted to be close to home. But he knows that this team does have talent. Is somebody got to get it out of him. Now, maybe a year or two, maybe next year, if the same shit happens, then he gets fed up and be like, I want to go. Send me off. Send me off. You know what I mean? Maybe they send him to Seattle or something like that. The Rams is a no-no. They on rebuild mode for real. You won't trade him within the division. I doubt he wants to play for the 49ers. The 49ers got rid of all their damn draft picks anyway. I think Seattle, if he does ask for a trade, maybe Seattle is that place. You know what I mean? West Coast. You know what I mean? You got who's the other the big wide receiver in Seattle? Freaking God dang it. Metcalf. The good stuff. Salute to you, man. Thank you for pulling up. Oh, no. You know what happened when we send receivers to the Cowboys. You talk about the most overrated ass team. They have a spectacular ass regular season, and then they choke like shit in the playoffs. That's just the Cowboys for you. You know what I mean? You can't. As a fan, they're like reverse of us. We can't do shit in the regular season. We're hoping we do. And they know they do shit in the regular season. They just hope they can do something in the playoffs. You know what I mean? But they never do. No different than when Tony Romo was there. It's the same shit. The same guy running that team, bruh. The common denominator. You got different quarterbacks and getting the same outcome. Yeah, I wasn't surprised, man. Like I said, I feared this happening when you put Aiden O'Connell in there, because like I said, I don't know what his psyche is like. Can he handle defeat like this? Because I mean, anything that can go wrong went wrong. Fumbles, interceptions, sacks, anything for a quarterback that can go wrong, it went wrong. And it wasn't just solely on him, but at times it was. You know what I mean? But that offensive line, I was fearful. I knew that. I just didn't have faith in that offensive line. Same reason why Garoppolo's getting sacked and turning over the ball. That offensive line is horrible. It's nothing near the line that they were last year. Period. Horrible, bruh. Horrible. That's one thing that on offense, I don't know how soon they can do it, which I know they're going to probably stick with the people they got as long as they can. But after this season, bruh, you better revamp that offensive line. That offensive line is terrible, dude. Terrible. I don't understand that. He was under pressure. He was, I don't think he was underprepared. That's not what Davante Adams said. See, that's why I don't be believing everything you be hearing out there. Davante Adams said he been in camp doing what he do, training with everybody, the 1s, 2s, and 3s. So that I knew right there, I'm like, he wasn't underprepared. Now it was a last minute, I guess, decision to let him start. But his preparation is the same as all the other quarterbacks. That's one thing I can give coaching credit for. They coach everybody to know everybody's job and to be on point and ready. That's one thing that every player says too. The receivers got to know every receiver position on the field. You know what I mean? So I know they do the same thing. They said they do the same thing with all the quarterbacks work out with everybody. And Davante Adams said that himself. So I know he's not lying. He don't bite his tongue or sugarcoat shit. Yeah, hey, somebody's going to have to be an example, bro. It just is what it is. And if a player's out there not doing what he's supposed to do, sit his ass on the bench and next man go out there. Just like Hondo said, man, hey, come sit your ass right here on the bench. You ain't going to try to go out there and give the effort to go tackle? Get your ass. Sit your ass down right here on the bench. So, yeah, man, we're going to see how this goes. Dirty Low in the building, man. Tops to you. But yeah, if this season ends horrible, yeah, somebody got to go. Somebody got to go. Somebody got to go. I don't know who the scapegoat going to be. Is it going to be, to be honest with you, I think the defense is a little better than this offense is, bro. Like I said, this game, they did a hell of a job at adjustment at halftime. Hell of a job. They came back in the second half versus the Chargers and shut their ass out. But the offense couldn't do nothing to get the lead. And what, Max Crosby had 2 sacks? And then, like I said, some of them old BS ass calls they made, man, was horrible. Crackback block, and they was like straight face to face when they was blocking. How's that a crackback? And you running straight to the dude. You didn't go one direction and then come back on him. He ran straight to the defender dude and blocked him. And then they try to say Jacoby Myers pushed when he was covered with 3 dudes around him, going deep. Man, that little touch on the shoulder wasn't enough to do nothing, man. It wasn't no push off. But like I said, you know how these refs are. These old punk ass refs on that same old BS. For real, man. Jack Kenner's in the building, man. Tops to you. Good morning to you. Shit, I think Ziegler will throw Josh in front of the bus. Fuck under it. Because like I said, he does. I mean, the coaching, the plays that we ran yesterday weren't bad plays. Except for at some of the wrong times, you know what I mean? So it's like I said, like last week, the field goal incident and shit like that. Just simple things. Like, bro, you're not even keeping your eye on the clock. You know what I mean? And then you're in. See, one thing I question the Raiders from last year is their in-game adjustments. See, it's easy to go in at halftime and make adjustments. You can sit there, you got film, you can talk, you know what I mean? You can break it down and be like, this is what we need to do, correct this, do this, do this. But in-game corrections are the most important corrections to make. Because you don't get to go into the locker room and sit down and have time to break everything down and decide what you're going to do different. You got to do it within the game. And I notice our in-game adjustments, bruh, it's the same as last year. It's not good. It's not good at all. And that's one thing that they got to They got to improve on the in-game adjustments, man. If something ain't working, if Khalil Mack is causing havoc, find out where his ass is and run the play on the opposite side of him. You know what I mean? Run the plays away from him. Don't let him have that much dominance in a game. He out there by himself, single-handedly by himself, shutting shit down. You know what I mean? He didn't have no help. They was all injured. But yet we still, trying to run towards his ass or not picking up where he is? Locating him? You know what I mean? If I see him at left end, I'm running the ball the opposite way. Or I'm double teaming his ass. Shit, how many times did you hear number 77 has checked in? You know what I mean? We didn't hear 77 checked in as an eligible to be the extra blocker when we go to the, you know what I mean? If Khalil Mack is doing all that damage, I would have threw another big ass body on him. You gonna work today, bruh. I didn't see that. I didn't see that even that jumbo package at all. I don't recall it. Maybe I was, had too much to drink, but I didn't. Where was it at? Shit, that's what we want. We want cops to snitch on other cops. That's why I say all cops ain't shit. Because even silence is just as horrible as committing a crime. You sit there and watch somebody get raped and you don't say shit, you just as guilty as the motherfucker raping somebody or murdering or all that, any other shit. But when a cop does tell on another cop, they do him dirty. Boy, they put him they give him a desk job. They might make him a meter maid. Oh yeah, we gonna get you. That's why I'm saying, hey, police are scandalous as shit, man. That's the worst gang in America. Man, see, cause that's the thing, bruh. We gotta see who's gonna be the first head to roll. You know what I mean? Who's gonna be the first head to roll? Cause something needs to be done, bruh. Somebody need to shake, rattle, and roll and shake some shit up. You feel me? We get tired. We had every morning after show, it seems like so far this year, we having the same discussion about the same issues. Tackling, protecting the quarterback, non-existing run game. You know what I mean? Bullshit calls. Play calls, that is. Bullshit calls. Yeah, who is the offensive line coach? I don't even be keeping track of the coordinators. Who is the offensive line coach? Motherfucker out there coaching like they Tom Cable. Without the zone. You know what I mean? Without the zone blocking scheme. Maybe we might need the zone blocking scheme. Shit. Because we ain't got no monster. Who was the dude on our offensive line that just got bull rush straight back into Aiden? Was that our center? Was it our center that got bull rushed into the backfield? Somebody, man, I swear, dog, that shit pisses me off. But I'm like, you letting these fools bully you? You letting them bully you like that? Shit is just ridiculous, bruh. I be honest with you, I get tired of talking about the same shit. The same shit. Mike G, man, what's the deal, man? Salute to you. I get tired of talking about the same shit, bruh. Exactly. That's what I mean with Jack Kenner. That's what I mean about the play calling, bruh. That's what I mean about the play calling. First and goal, 5-yard line, 2:33 left, and you throw the ball, bruh. And Josh Jacobs was getting traction all day. You had 4 downs to do this shit. Fucking, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just outsmart yourself. Well, they know that we know that they know that we're going to run the ball. So what we're going to do is we're going to pass. Shut the fuck up and run the ball. It's been working all day. Fucking, bruh. Hey, you know what? That's like the same. Well, not exactly the same. It was that one was to the pylon, but over the middle. You remember it was the same thing that Pete Carroll did with Seattle with Russell Wilson in the Super Bowl against the Patriots. Marshawn Lynch was tearing their ass up all the way down inside the 5. And then all of a sudden, Wilson wants to throw it. Wilson, it wasn't Wilson, it was the play call. Nigga, what? And got picked off. And what happened to us? All of a sudden, you want to throw it and get picked off. If you are going to throw it in the end zone, throw a back shoulder fade to the corner of the end zone. So if your man don't catch it, it goes out of bounds. You live the fight the next down. Don't just, God dang, just like gift wrap right there. Here. Happy Equinox. No, let me quit. Only that's a holiday. Shout out to the 45 people watching, man. Please subscribe, like, share if you have not done so, man. Appreciate it, man. We're steady growing, man. We're almost at 14. Is it 14? 13. We at 13. 1,300. And what I checked, 1,320. Is it 28? No, 38. Some shit. We trying to get to 2,000, man. Like I said, to all y'all out there, once we get to 2,000 subscribers, I'm having a draw, and the winner of the drawing will get a customized, authentic Raiders jersey, with the name and number of your choice. Just no profanity, because they won't do it. I might be able to get away and get it done, but yeah, just no fuck the Broncos or eat a dick Chargers. You can't put none of that on your jersey. You know what I mean? But whatever you want to rock with, you know what I mean? We can rock with it, unless you want me to just make a Raiders Allegiance jersey that will say Raiders Allegiance and we'll make it number 1. You know what I mean? So if y'all like that idea, let me know. If you don't, if you want to keep it custom, just don't give me 26 letters that's in the alphabet on the back of the jersey, because it's going to go down the back of your sleeve too. Too many letters. Might just do Raiders Allegiance. I might make it just a Raiders Allegiance jersey. An authentic Raiders Allegiance Nike jersey with the number 1. Who we got on our team that's number 1? I don't be paying attention. Motherfuckers they allow anybody to use the number single digits now. That shit be crazy. We can't even force change by not buying tickets. See, let me tell you the truth about the tickets. The stadium has been sold out. When you buy PSLs, you buy the right to buy season tickets. So that's what the PSL, every new stadium has PSLs. So when you get a new stadium, this is how the way they get the money back from doing the stadium. You give out a PCL license, personal seat license. So you get to buy the right to buy the seats for the season, right? So they sold out. Allegiant Stadium sold out. Any ticket you're buying right now are resale. So any PSL holders who got season tickets at Allegiant Stadium are the ones reselling the tickets on Ticketmaster and all these other sites that the other team fans are buying the tickets from. So in essence, if it's a Raider fan that's not going to a game and they're putting their tickets up for sale, guess who's buying those tickets? A visiting fan. Raider fans who buy season tickets need to make sure whoever you get into selling tickets to, sell them to a Raider fan. Know for a fact it's a Raider fan. Go into the Raider groups on Facebook and all that and find out who's looking for tickets for certain games and sell it to them, to those people. See, that's kind of our fault. But then again, you got people who bought season tickets who ain't Raider fans that might just be in tickets because they know that their team comes. You know what I mean? And they feel like they're just going to sell the rest. So they might be a Chiefs fan that came and buy season tickets just so they can come see that one Chiefs game here in Vegas and make it a annual vacation spot when their team is playing, and then all the other tickets they sell off online, and then everybody else's fans buy their tickets that way too. You know what I mean? So that's how that works. But yeah, Allegiant Stadium been sold out. That's what when you first get a stadium, you can sell every year. They give the PSL holders an opportunity to go ahead and continue with the following season tickets, or if you say I'm done, I think they go back out into the public, and then I think there's a waiting list, and the next in line gets to purchase the PSL and then get those seats. I think that's how that works. So it's not Mark Davis doing none of this. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. That's why our tickets, I mean, shit, we're a destination spot. You know? So that's why people come here. They'd be like, oh, we'll just schedule our vacation when our team plays the Raiders out in Vegas, and we just go there. Because them tickets, man, those are really marked up high. You can't be in the nosebleeds and you're paying $400 a ticket. That's not regular price, bruh. And my dumb ass, when I moved out here, I was going to buy season tickets up high because I think it was only about a couple of racks. I think $1,000 for the PSL and $1,000 for the season ticket, if I remember right. Because I remember when I was season ticket holder in Oakland, there was no PSL. So $1,000 up in the 200 level got me, I think I paid a little more than $1,000, but it got me 2 tickets for the season there. Because, you know, I didn't have to pay for a PSL because that's an old stadium. So, yeah, that's the dilemma that we're having. Raider Goon in the building. See, Raider Goon know too. Raider Goon know how the season tickets go because he's a season ticket holder. So yeah, what the tickets that we're seeing on Ticketmaster, they'll even say it on there. When you look at the tickets, they'll say resale. And all of them say resale. There's no open seats, you know what I mean, available to buy it at cost, at the ticket price. Everybody's inflated because I've sold tickets before. Like I said, back in Oakland, when I couldn't make a game and didn't find nobody to get the tickets, I would relist them. Because I got my tickets through the Raiders. I forgot who my salesperson was, but you go onto the Raiders website and you can resell the tickets, and they'll take a fee out of it, but you can sell it at whatever price you want to sell it at. Now, you pretty much want to try to gauge what your ticket's going for by looking at what the other people are reselling their tickets for. It's like eBay. You know what I mean? But for tickets, it's just all resale. Those aren't like brand new, you know, oh, they got 5 seats open. No, there ain't no seats open. All the seats are sold. So you're buying resale from people who bought season tickets already. Yeah, but see, the greedy humans, I understand that. That's the people that's trying to make profit. But we're talking about the diehard Raider fans who got season tickets aren't the greedy ones. Not for a Raider game. They go because they love it. But there's sometimes they might not make it to every game, and they want to sell their tickets, sell it to somebody who wants to go. Sell it to a Raider fan. But you don't know who's buying your tickets when you resell them. It just inform you that, you know what, they should. But see, you ask them if they're a Raider fan, they can lie and say, yeah. You ain't gonna have no proof. If it was me, I'd be like, I'm only selling my tickets to somebody, to Raider fans, and you gotta have a Raider tattoo. I don't want no photo. I want to FaceTime you live. You know what I mean? But they might try to get one of their friends. Hey, you got a Raider tattoo? Come, hey. Or they might go get one of them fake ass henna tattoos. Look, kind that can wash off. See, it's hard to try to find a get around on that, bruh. You said watch your team get an automatic win. Pretty much that's what's happening. Shit. Top of the morning, D Menace. See, that's why, hey, the only game I go to in Vegas, and this is facts, y'all. Preseason games. I was mad that they only had one preseason game here this year. Last year, I went to both of them. The tickets only be like $50 at preseason game. $50 a ticket. You know what I mean? So that's why I go to the preseason games. You can see your team. It's not the official season, but it's a way cheaper than trying to go to a regular resale. Man, that shit, man, 300 and I seen the ticket for like $390. I'm like, what? And then I checked the tickets in LA and they like $130, $140. I'm saying, see the difference? Nobody wants to go see the Chargers. So they try to get anything for those tickets. Shit, our ticket prices is up there with Colorado Buffaloes. You know what I mean? Oh my God, I heard the Colorado Buffaloes are selling their tickets like $300. I'm like, damn, you know them college students, but see, college students get a break on their tickets. But damn, hey, you public and go to the game, man. You spending I ain't spending no $300 to see no Colorado Buffalo and Deion Sanders. But then again, you know, people be starstruck and want to see who's walking up and down the sideline. You know where Deion got that idea from to get celebrities to come to the game, right? You remember the Atlanta Falcons did that back in the day. Remember he had MC Hammer on the sideline, Evander Holyfield, then the head coach, like I forgot the country singer, had him on the sideline. That's where Hammer got that. I mean, not Hammer. That's where Deion got that shit from. They was doing that shit in Atlanta. Back when I think Atlanta went to the NFC Championship that year and lost to the Redskins. Yep, 91. Because the Redskins won the Super Bowl that year. They knocked out Atlanta. Yeah. Oh, see, Facebook. Go to the Raider groups on Facebook, y'all. Y'all find there's a lot of Raider groups too. And you'll find like booster clubs and all that in your area, wherever you from. You might be able to, you know what I mean, find somebody up in there. There's supposed to be a site. Maybe I think Dirty Low was talking about it, that there's a site where it is Raider fans selling tickets to only Raider fans. So it is what it is, bro. I'm not gonna lose no sleep. Matter of fact, when I get off of here, I'm gonna go to sleep. Show you I don't lose no sleep. Like, hey, what's the old saying go? Expect the worst and hope for the best. That's the only thing we can do. Expect us to do bad and hope that we don't. Yeah, you know what? Good stuff. You're right. But see, this is where I straddle the fence on O.co. For one, the thing that makes that stadium great is the nostalgia, the history. You know what I mean? Like, you could be at the game and you look at the sideline and you can just think that back in the day, that's the same sideline that John Madden was walking up and down. You know what I mean? The same field that Lester Hayes played on. You know what I mean? Shit like that nostalgia. So but that stadium was the first stadium that the Raiders had of their own in the 60s. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. But yeah, when the A's played there, like when it rained, man, they said the sewage would back up in the dugout. That's horrible, bruh. You got to tiptoe around shit and piss. Ugh. That's nasty. You know what I mean? But the atmosphere was lit to be outside in Oakland, and then you look up in the sky and you see all the all the seagulls flying around because they knew the game was almost over and they could swoop in and eat all the popcorn and the nacho chips and the hot dog buns and shit that's on the ground. They had a buffet, boy. They knew what time the game was going to be up. A 1 o'clock game, you look up in the sky, it'll be 12:30. I mean, not 12:30. It'll be like 3:30, 3 o'clock. And there go them fucking seagulls. They knew the game was about to end. A little smart, like them bastards wear smartwatches or something. Hey, y'all, come on. The game's almost over. I see hella popcorn. Hella nachos on the ground. You know what I mean? Fucking seagulls was everywhere. Yeah, it's a done deal, brother. The A's is moving out here. The A's are moving out here. They're gonna knock down the what casino is at? The fucking right on the corner too. They're knocking down the old casino and they're gonna build the ballpark right on the strip, facing the MGM. Right across from the MGM. It's the not the Flamingo, it's the shit. I hate the casino too. I stayed the night there one time, and you gotta walk all the way to the back of the casino. Got to go up the stairs, up the escalator, and then you got to walk down this long-ass hallway all the way to the back to get to the elevators, to get to the floor you want. The Tropicana. I hate that place, bruh. You got to walk hella far just to get to your room. But yeah, they're knocking the Tropicana down and building a new ballpark right there. And then if you go down south on the strip past the Welcome to Las Vegas sign, that's where they're going to build the new arena, the basketball arena for the expansion team that's coming. So yeah, this town gonna have every sport you can think of. Oh, and let me guys tell y'all about football. You know the XFL and the USFL are merging. So it's gonna be one league, and it's gonna be the development league of the NFL. And Vegas does have a team. That's the team that Rod Woodson coaches. But yeah, the XFL and the USFL are merging as one what you call it? One not franchise, but one organization. Shit, motherfuckers still, they got that little walk area by the fence, the ramp that takes you up to the other levels. They had like designated areas to go out there and smoke cigarettes. Did they ban it? Because the last time I had season tickets in Oakland was in 2016. Yeah, 2016 was the last year I had season tickets, and then I didn't get it because my son was moving out here, so I was getting my shit. So I stayed in Oakland for 2 more years because I moved out here. 17, 18. Yeah, I moved out here in 2019. But yeah, me and my son, I had season tickets for me and him. So we had from 2015 and 16, and then before he was born, me and his mom had season tickets in the Black Hole back in 2000. It had to be about 2008 or 7. I think it might have been 2007, bro. I can't remember. I think it was, because I know it was before my son was born. He was born 2009. And I think it was the first pregnancy we had, but we lost that one. And I think that was 2008 we lost that one. So you know what? It was the 2007, 2007, had to be 2007. Yep, 2007 is when I had Black Hole tickets. That was the Jamarcus Russell year. Oh. He said the red hot links. Hey, shit, when you walk over the little bridge going to the BART, the bacon wrapped hot dogs, oh man, they be having that mother, and the dude out there with the drums, man, hey, they be having that shit lit. I just hate the fact that BART be crowded as a motherfucker after the games. Bruh, I'm talking about you have to, man, you like shoulder to shoulder. Fucking bitch. Fucking Bart, man, for real. I need to get back out to the town, man. I ain't been there since I left, man. And they open Ricky's up too. Hey, my cousin is one of the main bartenders there too at Ricky's. Yeah, I remember they closed it down because of the pandemic, but they opened it back up. Ricky's Sports Bar. That's a big ass. That's a nice little spot to go watch a game at too. It's more. I don't know how it looks now. I don't know if they remodeled it or whatnot, but I remember how it was. It was more intimate, more of an intimate type place. Man, you had the big screen. You know what I mean? Then you had other sections inside of there. So I remember when they had the little Raider party some years ago. I sat out there and I was talking with fucking Otto, Jim Otto. You know what I mean? He was like, hey, thank you for coming out and stuff, man. I'm like, man, it's Raiders, man. Otto's a cool dude. Pyro, what's the deal, man? Tops to you. J-Dub in the building, man. What's the deal, man? Casper, what's the deal? The Alameda Coliseum Authority, yeah. Oh, they started running off the hot dog vendors? What? Wow. That's scandalous, bruh. You after the game or before the game too, man, you had fools out there selling bootleg t-shirts. Then after the game, you had the bacon-wrapped hot dogs smelling good like a motherfucker. The dude out there playing the drums. You know what I mean? It was lit after the game, bro. And let us win a game. Let us win. We out there going over that overpass, man, on one. For real. Man, I miss that shit, bro. The atmosphere is why you go. You know what I mean? Jim Otto, yup. 00. That's right. 00, man. He's a solid dude, man. I had a good conversation with him at Ricky's that time. You be out here this weekend? Oh, for the Monday night game? Yeah, I'm taking Monday off, bro. I'll be there. I'm gonna go to the tailgate. I'm not going into the game. I'm gonna go to the tailgate and I'm gonna rush back home about an hour before kickoff and watch it at the house though. But I'll be out there a lot, Jay. On a Monday night. Hopefully, man, you got the whole world watching us. Hopefully we get our acts right. Shit, I hope we get our act right. If they shit the bed this game, I expect the whole damn stadium to boo. Not the team, the motherfucking coach. Shit. Boo his ass. Shout out to the 43 watching, man. Please subscribe, like, and share if you have not done so. You are watching the Morning After podcast right here on Raiders Allegiance with your boy Lunatic Raider. Every Monday after the game. You know what I mean? The morning after. After this Monday night game, it'll be Tuesday that the morning after show will be done, and we'll talk about what happened and so forth, like we're doing now. But yes, Monday through Friday, I'm here 5 days a week, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. Friday night, Dirty Lunatic Show, 11 p.m. Pacific, 2 a.m. Eastern on both the Raiders Allegiance channel as well as Life of the Nation channel, which is Dirty Raiders channel. Saturday night, same thing, Dirty Lunatic Show at 11 p.m. Pacific, 2 a.m. Eastern. We get down with the get down. And then Monday morning is not Good Morning Raider Nation. It is going to be Game Day Morning with the Nation. So within the season where the games happen at, that's when you'll know the shows will pop up. So day of the game in the morning is game day morning, and the day after a game will be the morning after podcast. But all the other days during the week is going to be Good Morning Raider Nation, Live Raiders podcast, and then Friday nights and Saturday nights is the Raiders Infused comedy sketch comedy show, The Dirty Lunatic Show. So, you know what I mean? I keep it lit for y'all 7 days a week. 7 days a week. Some days I take off every blue moon, but sometimes I need that rest because I'm putting in work. You feel me? I think I might be the only content creator that does, and it's not just 7 shows I do a week, but it's 7 days a week. So I got a show Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday, there's 2 shows because it's Fuck Your Team Friday on Friday morning, and then it's the Dirty Lunatic Show on Friday night. So that's 2 shows. God dang, that's 6 shows. Then 7 shows is Saturday night, Dirty Lunatic Show. And then Sunday is game day morning with the nation. Yeah, I do 8 shows a week, y'all, during the season. 8 shows a week. Oh, and I can't forget about the new, me and Raider Ben is doing the Bash Brothers. So the Bash Brothers are going to be, Saturday nights before the Dirty Lunatic Show. So we're going to do our little segment where we just bash the fans and the team. It's kind of like Fuck Your Team Friday, but it's kind of different because me and Ben just going to tag team these motherfuckers. We're going to double penetrate anybody who want it. All our enemies is getting double penetrated by the Bash Brothers. You feel me? Ben said, no, we ain't double penetrate nobody. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Fuck that shit. They deserve it. So with that being said, man, you guys enjoy your Monday, man. Hey, get your work week off to a great start. I will see you guys tomorrow morning right here, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. And like I mentioned, it is the Good Morning Raider Nation live podcast. Pull on up with your boy, man. We're going to talk about whatever needs to be talked about. Maybe we'll hear some information on Garoppolo, as well as Davante Adams' shoulder, and see exactly what's going on. There will be a Monday podcast from the Raiders with God knows who McDaniels making up excuses or something. We'll see. But you guys enjoy your Monday, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I'm Lunatic Raider. You've been watching the Morning After podcast, and I will see you guys same Raider time, same Raider channel, right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. Thank y'all for your support. To those that's here for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, please. I say it, please, right? So please subscribe to the channel. Hit that. You're going to see a little thumb, right? He's not hitchhiking. That means you like it. You like this video, and share this video. Let's get the algorithm going so this YouTube can go ahead and suggest videos such as this to other Raider fans looking for Raider content. I'd like to thank y'all for pulling up. I'm Lunatic Raider, and I'm out this B-I-E-E-E-E-E-E-E-E-E-E